Hello, everyone. Welcome to our today's discussion. Marhaba, namaste, guten tag, bonjour, hola, kia ora, welcome. I'm so happy to connect with you today. It's really nice, and when we connect like this all around the world, it makes a huge impact. I hear so many stories every day, like they heard some video, they read some post, people read some posts in some remote part of the world, and it changed their life, it impacted their life. And when they sent message, because you said something, we heard, and we were so motivated that we did something new in life. So I think this is the biggest power of internet which we have today, that we can connect with anybody across the globe. So I welcome you to our talk today, and please mention in comments which part of the world you're joining from, and how do you say hello in your native language, and how which what is your native language and which part of the world you're joining from. It's so wonderful to connect with you. And first time I'm live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube all together. So it's a good experience for me to be live on three different platforms together. So hello, Elena from South Africa. That's so nice to see. Hi, Amna, Romana, Harry. Hi. Swapna, Mohammed, that's so nice to connect with you. It's brilliant. You know, when we did the voting and the people have voted, 43% people have voted that they feel stuck in their career or professional life at some point of time. And 29% people have said that they feel the slow growth. That makes the 72% of people, that makes around 72% of people, those who are feeling that they need to grow in life. They are stuck somewhere, either the growth is slow or they are stuck in their life or in the professional life. If you are one of them, then I would say stop for a moment and pat your back. The reason why I'm telling this, even if you feel stuck, pat your back, because where you are, you have outgrown. And it's a wonderful realization, because until you have this realization that you are outgrown for the position, for the role which you are having right now, you will not have that passion to grow, to take the next step. You will stay there. So it's a brilliant realization. If you're having this realization, appreciate yourself that you have reached to that threshold where you are ready to take the next step and take your life to the next level, your professional life and your personal life. Now, it's something like when you're walking for really long time, and you're walking for so long time, and finally you reach a place where there is a wall and there is a door, and you're knocking at the door for quite some time, but it's not opening, and you keep on knocking there. What happens? Maybe it's not a door. That's why it's not opening for you. Maybe it's just a painting of a door on the wall. So no matter how long you keep knocking at the door, it's not going to open for you. Same thing happens in sometimes in our professional life. We just keep knocking and waiting for some promotion, some role, some designation, some salary hike. But maybe you have reached your saturation and now it's time for you to move to the next level. And this is a very brilliant realization. So that the door which is not opening is not the only door in your life. When you move from that place to little ahead, little sideways, or go anywhere, you will find hundreds of doors which are open and waiting for you to explore them. So it's a brilliant realization. I appreciate everyone who feels stuck in life or who feels that they are growing slow, because they feel that it's time for them. They are capable of growing faster, but it's not happening. And that's what makes them restless. And this feeling of uneasiness is the brilliant feeling, because this becomes the fuel for you to push you forward in your life. So it's a brilliant realization. Now, if you have, what is your biggest power in your hand? If you can put in comments, what do you think? What is the biggest power you have in your hand to see, to move ahead in your life? What is it? One power do you think you have? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a strength. It's a courage. But there is one power is there. which we all have in every situation. What is that? And that power is the power to choose. No matter which state you are, which position you are, what is your current status, what resources you have, in every situation, you have the power to make a choice. And that choice defines what is your tomorrow look like. So use this power. You have two choices when you stuck a dead end or you feel stuck in your professional life. One is it keep waiting there for the door to open, or the second is make a choice to move forward and do something different which you have never tried. And I'll share you 5 simple steps how you can explore and get unstuck from where you are. The first one, which is the most important step, is it is finding the direction, which direction you want to go. 2 days back, one of my friends called me and she was asking me that like one course to be done, so is it good or not? And I stopped her and say, wait, all the courses are good. There is no, knowledge is never bad. All the courses are good, all certifications are good, everything is good. In which direction you want to go, that you have to decide first. You decide the direction and then you utilize your resources, your time, your energy to go in that direction, do certification courses in that direction. So finding the direction is the most important thing, the first step you have to do. And how can you do that? It's a simple activity I want you to do for this time. Close your eyes, or if you want you can keep your eyes open. If there are no limitations, no restrictions, nobody to stop you, where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years down the line? Take a moment and think, where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years down the line? And when I'm saying this, I'm not talking about which car you are driving or which house you are living or which dress you are wearing or what are you doing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you will become 5 to 10 years down the line if you change your path and if you start working on your professional development. So it doesn't matter that which car you are driving. These are just the attributes, your house, your car, your wealth, your look, your dresses. These are just attributes, but what you become 5 to 10 years down the line, that's what makes the whole difference. And where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years down the line if there are no limitations, no restriction, nobody to stop you? You have everything you need to reach there. So where do you want to reach? And write it down. If you have paper, pen, or if you're mobile, or like if you're joining from laptop, just write it down. Where do you want to reach? What is the direction you want to take? This is the most important step, because we all have finite resources, finite time, finite money, finite energy, and you want to utilize all these three things to move in your direction, not just randomly moving. Like there is a saying that the movement is not achievement. You are moving, but are you achieving something? That's totally different thing. So we don't want to move randomly. We want to achieve in one direction. So find your direction. That is the first step. Now, the second step, I want your full attention over here. You know what is the direction, where you want to go, how committed you are to reach there on the scale of 1 to 10. 1 is the least committed and the 10 is the most committed. Most means you want it so badly that you can do anything to reach there. So how do you rate yourself? Please put in comment section, how committed are you to reach to your destination where you want to see yourself 5 to 10 years down the line? And when I'm saying this, 5 to 10 years down the line, it is mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and socially. All the ways how committed you are. So I want you to write in comment section. Hello, Alexander. I'm so glad you joined. Hello, Mohammed. So, how committed do you think you are mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and socially? Because without being commitment, without having your commitment, you won't be able to reach there. You will stay there where you are. And if you want to get unstuck, you have to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, I want to see in the comments what are the ratings you're giving. 5, 3, oh God, 1, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10. Okay. If you have any rating for any of these 5 factors, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, or socially. If you have any, for any of the five, you have rating less than 9, then I would say you go back to the step number 1 and revisit where do you want to see yourself 5 to 10 years down the line. If you're not committed up to the level of 9 or 10, then it's very difficult to reach where you want to reach. Then you have to bring down the bar of expectation, because if you have a bigger goals, you need a bigger commitment in your life, right? And you are the only one who can get unstuck yourself. So commitment is required: mental, physical, emotional, financial, and social. And we will see in some time that why it is required. So this is the second step. So if you're very clear that you have the commitment of level 8 or 9, then you just go ahead to the next step. And that is, do you know somebody who's already there where you are? Where do you want to reach? Do you know somebody over there? What is your goal and where do you see that person? And if you know that person, or that anybody who is there already, what skills do they have? What certifications have they done? What papers are they publishing? What is their work, routine work? What learnings they are doing? What books do they read? What are those things? Gather that information and see how you can get those skills which are required to reach where that person is and where you want to reach someday. Develop those skills. So identify the skills which you need to develop when you reach there. When opportunity meets preparation, that's what is called as the luck. So luck is not something that you are not prepared and you get the opportunity and suddenly something will happen. When you are ready for the opportunity and you get the opportunity, that time you become lucky. In fact, it works like that, that opportunity comes only when you're ready for it. So in the step number 3, you are making yourself ready for the opportunity. Your learning skills, what certification to be done, learning, paper publishing, books reading, what skills need to be enhanced, what courses to be done. You're identifying that and making a list of everything, so that that will become your milestone to reach your destination. And now comes the most difficult question. Can anybody guess what that question could be? What that question could be? The next question is the most difficult one, the question where most of people get stuck. Most of the people don't achieve what they want to achieve because of this. They know where they want to go, they have the direction, they know what skills need to be developed, they are committed, but they get stuck in this step. And this step is what you are ready to give up. To get something, you need to make space in your mind, in your body, in your surrounding for that thing to come. So what you're ready to give up. And that's why in the step number 2, I ask you how committed you are mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, financially. Without these committed, you cannot come to this step. So, are you ready to leave your 1 hour sleep so that you can do course and finish it on the time? Are you ready to not buy a new dress or new sofa or a new TV or new video game or a new car and invest that money in doing the course, doing the certification, or enhancing your skills to get one step closer to your destination? Are you ready to commit to make connections and meaningful network with your people who can help you and build your tribe who can help you to reach your destination? Are you committed for that? Are you socially committed for not attending parties, wedding parties, different parties, and different social commitments, and invest that time in enhancing your learning, doing courses, reading books? Are you committed for that? If you're not making space for new learnings which require to be done, and you want to continue the way things are, you will get the same result. If you want different results, definitely you have to make space for it. You have to remove something from what you have right now, make space so that new things can come there, right? So this commitment is very much required. Your commitment for social, like how your family is going to support enhancing the time which you invest in enhancing your skills, how are you going to manage it? So this ecological check, this ecological commitment is required, and you have to make space if you want to learn something. And the last step is, what is it one step you can take with the current resources which you are having to go one step closer to your destination, where you want to go, the direction in which you're going? What is it one step you can do? You may have made a long list of courses, the certifications which the person who's already at the destination has done. But how are you going to do that in one day? It's not possible. So you have to break down those milestones into small milestones, which is manageable. And what is it first thing you can do? Get up in the morning, search for the course, start doing it. Make a plan, break it down into small chunk, monthly, weekly, daily goals, and stick to that goal. Don't punish yourself if you're not able to achieve, but commit to it. Don't keep a long backlog for that. So commit to it and keep going for it. And these were the simple 5 steps. I would say the simple but the most difficult one, because many times people get stuck on that third step, which I said, the fourth step. That is what you are ready to leave. People want something. Most of the people, they want something, but they are not ready to leave what they have. And without that, it's very difficult to make space for what you want in your life. So I hope these 5 steps help you to get unstuck and grow in your professional life. I have helped so many people using these steps to move ahead in their career, their professional life, and their personal life. Especially people, those who took the career break and now they want to start, or those who want, they have reached the highest level of success and they don't see anything beyond that, and how to go to the next level. But I work with people only those who are committed on the scale of 10, because nobody can help you if you are not ready to help yourself. So I can help you only when you are ready and you are committed 100% for your own growth. Then only I can help you. So if you think that you are committed 100% and you are ready to grow, then I'm there for helping you. If you have any questions, please, we have a few more minutes and then we can take it. Yes. Yeah, if the question is that if the commitment is 8 or 9, this means you are still not sure that you want to achieve that. You're not still sure about the direction which you want to go. So you have to still go back to the step number 1 and rethink. Do you really want to go there? Do you want to see yourself there, or it's just a dream? It's just a fantasy that, okay, because everybody is doing, my friend is doing, my colleague is doing, so I also want to be there. Or I saw on the social media that somebody has become CEO or something, so I want to be there. Do you really want to go there, or you have some other destination which you feel that it's made for you? So you have to decide. It's a call, something you have to take, that you have to decide your direction. And this is very important, because again, I'll repeat this, we have finite time, resources, finite energy, and you want to invest in the direction which you are proceeding. I hope I answered your question. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was wonderful connecting with you. Actually, today I was not keeping well and I thought maybe I won't be able to make it, but it's so nice that I made it. I could make it, and I'm happy to connect with you. Have wonderful life and brilliant growth in your life. All the best.